Yeah, it's rolling. I was just in one of my little, I don't know, I guess rants or whatever, because this morning I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing? I feel like I'm in limbo and I'm trapped in this reoccurring cycle that won't stop. And to see why something and to see why everything is happening, and for me to feel like it's out of my control, that frustrates the hell out of me. It does. Because it's like, okay, I know what I could be doing, but do my daily routine permits me to do that? No, it does not. And that frustrates me. And so there goes that cycle of frustration, and it's not confusion, it's just frustration. And the reason why it's frustration is because I feel like I'm trapped. I feel like I'm fucking trapped. But that's far from the case. It's like the things that I know that I should be doing, I say, no, I cannot, I can't do that because, it will not be in agreement with, my responsibilities. And that would cause more chaos, or then it would cause confusion on my end, because once I begin to start something and I feel like I can't continue it on a consistent basis, that's gonna frustrate me. And it's like, wow, bitch, you just want to have everything your way. And we both know that things, you just have to like go with the flow and sometimes get in where you fit in. But my thing is, I say, well, that seems to be the problem, so I have to find a solution to it. So what would be the solution to this get in where you fit in? That makes me cringe up, because get in where I fit in? Excuse me, what is that? No, I don't get in where I fit in. I come up with solutions, and, you know, I make shit happen. That's how it goes. No other way. So I'm supposed to be journaling right now, and I'm like, okay, I'm not lost for words because I was having a good conversation, and that's what, compelled me to do this video. Because I'm like, okay, well, I can get this on a video, and then I can look back on it, and then I can see what I came up with, and then go from there. I'm in the midst of me, coming up with some new merch for my website. I'm building this website, which I'm like, okay, and I'm doing this all by myself. I am no type of, internet, I mean, not internet, but website builder, but I feel like that if I want to see this turn out the way that I want it to go, then I will have to do it myself. And then I do not have the funds to hire an expert to help me build it. So, yeah, that begins to be frustrating as well, because I'm like, oh wow, I'm sitting here trying to tackle so many things by myself, but I feel like I've built myself to the point that, I can handle it, and I will handle it. That's just how I do it. I handle things. That's why each and every day I get up and I show gratitude for, having this moment to really be able to breathe, to be aware of this moment. I it can be a lot worse than what it is now. It could be. And so I always give thanks for me being able to be in a sound mind, to be able to look forward to bigger and better things in my life. I am so proud of myself to be able to look back on things and to see that I've overcome those situations that I felt like I could not overcome. But the moral to the story is that I feel like I'm in this fucking time loop, and the only person that can stop it is me. Me putting things in its proper perspective. Me really, just stop complaining and really do something. That's the only way that anything is going to change, is if I just really put forth effort to really show myself improved, That's the only way. All the training that I put myself through, all the information that I have, I use those consistently, because when I look around, I sometimes feel like I'm in a fucking nightmare because of the training that I have, And I feel like that things should be so much better than what they are. But I am so sugarcoating because I really don't want to get in what the real problem is, because when I start to think about it, it makes me tear up, because it's like, well, if only I had the resources, for this particular situation, boom, that would be over. But then another situation would come, but I know that I would be able to handle that so much better than that particular situation, because, it's only dealing with myself. I cannot control anyone else, mentality when it comes to how they see me living my life, or how they see me being my best version of myself, or how they see me so happy. I cannot stop nobody else's opinion about what they think I'm not doing right. And sometimes that gets the best of me. Me thinking, well, maybe I shouldn't be doing it because it's not the right time. But when it is the right time, I've always put aside, well, I ain't gonna say always, but I have did that multiple times, of putting aside the things that I felt that was best for me to do in that moment. And what that did was it caused so much chaos around me, to the point that I started to become very angry, very bitter, very, defensive amongst others, because they don't understand me. And I'm like, okay, that's not right. That's me allowing some external, opinion of me dictate my move. And I know that right there is a destructive way of thinking. I know this. So the bottom line is, I have to put some things in the proper perspective for me to be able to rise above this situation. I have to do that. And how I'm going to do that? Well, we shall see. We shall see.